we've compiled the best in each category in one convenient location. We have got you covered with the greatest Android games that we have found, whether you want to lose hours in an RPG, play something with your buddies, I wish I could do that but I don't have any friends, or put your strategy abilities to the test. At number 10, we have Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile is so widely popular and has such a good rating that we added it to the list quicker than normal. The game offers a 100-player battle royale mode in addition to a standard FPS online PvP mode. This places it in a unique category where it offers both traditional FPS PvP like Critical Ops or Modern Combat, and also battle royale like PUBG Mobile. The gaming mechanics are strong and fluid, and there is surprisingly a large amount of content to explore. If your trigger finger is itching for a shooter game on your mobile device, or you want more choices, you can find additional top-notch first-person shooter games or other shooting games right here on this list, so stay tuned. At number 9, we have Grid Autosport. When Grid Autosport debuted in 2019, it quickly rose to the top of the list of Android racing games. A rarity in this market, it is a premium game without in-app purchases or advertising. The game also features a ton of content to go through, a ton of cars to unlock, amazing visuals, excellent controls, hardware control support, and a variety of racing styles. Although the game is somewhat pricey and lacks a few minor features that racing enthusiasts usually enjoy, it is still among the best racing games available on the Play Store today. Though not frequently enough to be ideal, it receives enough updates to remain current. At number 8, we have League of Legends Wild Rift. League of Legends Wild Rift is a 5v5 MOBA. There used to be a ton of these in the mobile market, but a handful of them kind of faded away in recent years. Currently, League of Legends Wild Rift is arguably the best game available. The average match lasts between 15 to 20 minutes, which is a bit long for a mobile MOBA. However, the game is enjoyable, wins cannot be purchased, and the creators are dedicated to maintaining the game's balance. At number 7, we have Legends of Runeterra. One of the most recent Android games on this list is Legends of Runeterra. It's an online combat game with a similar focus to Hearthstone. Players assemble decks of cards and heroes that they have collected and then engage in online combat with them. In general, the gameplay is enjoyable since the game attempts to minimize randomness as much as possible. There are 24 champions in this game, several playing cards, and you can invite friends to combat with you. So now you can kick your friend's ass in a card game as well as Call of Duty. That's a win-win. Hearthstone dominated this ranking for a while, but now it's time for a new leader, we feel. At number 6, we have Level Head. There are 90 levels in this platformer and has controls that are surprisingly good, and it even has some good humor thrown in. However, this one stands out from the competition thanks to its very top-notch custom level construction. Levels created by players can be uploaded to the game. The most well-liked ones wind up in the famous vault of the game after being downloaded by other players. Additionally, the game includes speedrunning elements and level-specific leaderboards, even the custom ones. Finally, the game has cloud saves and is cross-platform. It fulfills every need for a mobile platformer. The game is really that excellent. At number 5, we have Minecraft. Probably the most obscure game on our list. I'm joking, this is probably the most famous game of all time. The game Minecraft is well liked by players of all ages throughout the world. If for some reason you've been living under a rock and you don't know what Minecraft is, it basically immerses you in a vast world where you can create anything you set your mind to, fight off enemies, mine things, and pretty much do whatever you want. There is a survival mode where you must gather your own food and resources, as well as a creative mode where you have full access to everything. Numerous new options and information have been added thanks to the frequent updates. The game pretty much stands shoulder to shoulder with its PC and console counterparts. Speaking of those consoles, you can also play cross-platform with them. There are in-app purchases, but they are only for things like skin packs that allow for personalization. It's one of the best survival games on Android in addition to being the best sandbox game. At number 4, we have Among Us. The game revolves around trickery. 5 to 15 players assemble and complete tasks in space. However, there's an imposter among you, and occasionally more than one. The imposter will attempt to kill everyone, thus the regular crew members must survive. A skilled imposter can divide the group and shift responsibility away from themselves. It sounds annoying, but usually it's set up for a good time. The game may be played with 4 to 15 players online or over local Wi-Fi as you get your spaceship ready for launch, but someone is attempting to kill everyone. Crew members can win by completing all tasks or by identifying and voting for the ship's imposters. The game has a significant online user base because of how thrilling it can be to play with others. We're surrounded by a lot of chaos, lies, and excitement. You should have fun playing Among Us on your phone with your friends and your audience. At number 3, we have the Eyes of Ara. The Eyes of Ara might be for you if you've enjoyed playing Myst and Riven back in the day. It's a never-ending puzzle adventure game with lovely settings to keep you intrigued, even though some of the puzzles are somewhat bizarre. You'll be motivated by the prizes you'll discover, not to mention the overwhelming sense of joy you'll get after solving one of the puzzles. What we all adored as gamers about Myst and Riven is brought to you in one package in the Eyes of Ara on your mobile phone. A superb game. At number 2, we have PUBG Mobile. Like Call of Duty, PUBG made a transition to mobile, and the Android version performed pretty admirably. The mobile battle royale has excellent controls and easy to use interface. There are several activities and game modes to try in this fairly impressive game. PUBG Mobile stands out as one of the top Android games despite the presence of Call of Duty Mobile because of its large player base and regular updates. PUBG Mobile is the platform to use if you want a battle royale experience that is truly top notch. PUBG Mobile offers spectacular visuals, an engaging gaming experience, and vast areas to explore. There are more than 5 levels in the game, and you can play in a variety of settings, including the short 5-minute arcade mode, the warm-up training mode, and the direct battle classic style. PUBG Mobile was one of the first games in the battle royale genre. The game has one of the biggest viewerships on both the major streaming services, Twitch and YouTube. You don't need to utilize an additional device to broadcast because the game operates smoothly on a regular smartphone, so lucky you. And at number 1 we have Fortnite. With over 350 million users in the past year, Fortnite Mobile is still among the best games to watch and play on mobile devices. Due to the popularity of the Battle Royale subgenre in the realm of streaming, Fortnite is another well-known Battle Royale game. However, this isn't your typical Royale where the objective is to be the last person standing. Every Battle Royale starts off similarly, but Fortnite stands apart because it allows players to build structures. With the materials that they have gathered with a harvesting tool, players can construct simple walls or, with practice, even a skyscraper. So you're shooting at someone and they become a building. So yeah, there's that. Fortnite frequently makes new updates, the most well known of which now forbids players from building or erecting structures. The game now has a more arcade-like feel to it, and its viewership numbers have broken previous records. The best feature of this game is that it supports cross-play, making it one of the best for group streams with friends since it can be played on Android phones, PCs, and gaming consoles. But before ending the video, let us gather ourselves and bring our hand near the phone to the red square destiny that brought you here, and subscribe. Well, I know it sounds weird, but why not? PUBG can have a pharaoh mode, so why can't I have a dark mode? So just go on and like, share, and subscribe, or we will patch you.